Welcome back. My name is Michele Kubiak. I am a co-host on this show. However, I'm also a realtor with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services in Las Vegas. My license number is S.48606. My phone number is 702-683-6576. And we're going to talk about a few things. Market Watch is one of them. So I shared this last week also about inventory, and these numbers might not mean much to you. However, it's a good indicator of where the market is going. We had, again this week, more homes go under contract than came on the market, which means we are at low inventory again. We have last time I checked was a 9.5 week supply, which isn't that much. The reason for it is that a lot of home sellers had the low interest rates in 2020 to 2020, early in 2022, and the house they'd go to purchase would be, the payment would be 3 times as high as the house that they own today. So a lot of people don't want to move out of their homes. That's causing low inventory. However, if you are thinking of selling your home, as we just spoke about, well, we were talking about VA loans. If you're a home seller, definitely don't be discouraged, but don't not accept a VA buyer. I mean, there's things that make the property not qualify for it. However, you can call me. We can discuss that. And if you're thinking of selling, I put together some one staging tip today. So I have a staging tip. One of the things to do prior to getting your home on the market is definitely organize your closet. A closet, people will be going in your home. They'll want to look in the closet. Remember, it's the biggest purchase somebody will make in their lifetime. So you want to make sure it's organized and all of your valuables, medications, weapons are, steer clear. And any tidying up you can do, declutter, so that, people can look at the house and not look at your things. I'm getting ready to put a home on the market here on Monday of next week, and I'm not afraid to tell people, let's get your personal photos taken off the walls. Let's put some plants by the front door. And I'll go in there and I'll ask them. And I have some of my own staging items that I'll add if they don't have decorator items. And I do that on vacant homes also. So if you're thinking of buying or selling Las Vegas real estate, I would be honored to help you. My phone number is 702-683-6576. And thankfully, we had Larry Garluzzo with New American Funding here also. So you have a team of professionals that are there to look out for your best interest and not ours. So thank you so much for being on air with us today. We really appreciate you being here. And if you want to be a sponsor on the show, you can DM social media networks or go to their website. They also take donations if you want to make a donation to the show so we can keep bringing you this valuable content.
This show is brought to you by Michele Kubiak. If you want to buy or sell a home, call Michele, 702-683-6576.
Trying to buy a home these days is tough. We know. We hear it every day. Home inventory is at an all-time low. It's a seller's market, and cash buyers have the advantage. Recently, cash buyers made up more than a quarter of all home purchases. So, how do you compete with cash buyers and win? By becoming a cash buyer yourself. How do you do that? With New American Funding's Buyer Accepted program. Here's how it works. Buyer Accepted LLC, an affiliated company of New American Funding, will buy your new home with cash and sell it back to you for the original purchase price, plus a service fee that can be added to the purchase price of the home once you secure mortgage financing with New American Funding. This turns you into a cash buyer and helps you win the bidding war. And the best part? You don't need to sell your current home first. Don't miss this opportunity to buy your dream home. Call New American Funding today or visit newamericanfunding.com to learn more about becoming a cash buyer and winning the bidding war.
And welcome back to our last segment of the show. And this was a great show with Larry Garluzzo.
Yes, it's Italian.
Yes, it's Italian. We love our Italians here.
Yes. Hey, and this week is National Volunteer Week, so get out there and go do something, a random act of kindness. There's many organizations that are always seeking help. Just like the minister from last week, he feeds the homeless. It's simple as going to McDonald's, buying 5 hamburgers, and feeding 5 homeless people. I've done that.
And that's always a good thing because we don't know what those homeless people are going through. Or sometimes, we get approached by them at, Circle K or 7-Eleven or wherever, and people would tell me, oh, you shouldn't give them anything, you shouldn't give them money because they might buy drugs or alcohol. And I always tell my friends, well, it's on them.
Yes, and that's funny you said that because I was at a grocery store one time and I said, I was in line at the register and I said, I just gave that guy money and I don't know what he's going to do with it. And there was some random stranger behind me that said, it doesn't matter that what he does with it, it just matters that you were willing to give it. And ever since then, I remember that, because, we don't know if they're going to go buy a big bottle of water or they have a dog at home that needs food.
Exactly.
We just don't know,
So, and you mentioned about the pastor and the minister.
Yes.
So basically that random act of kindness is Christ in action.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. So there you have it.
Yes. Well, thank you for watching today. And I'm glad you were here today. So
thank you.
We'll see you next week.
Even though I was quiet as a mouse, just absorbing everything in.
Yeah, he's great.
Thank you.
See you next week.